Góðan daginn and welcome to the Project Pal. My name is Gunnhildur. I'm an Iceland, live in Iceland, and this is my podcast vlog chat up a thing where I talk mainly about yarn, about knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related. I also talk about weather because it's the weather. And then I always have something to talk about, mainly because it affects everything that I do. And because I am an Icelander and I do live in my country of origin, I have promised to talk about when there's any kind of geological activities. Because yet again, I do not appreciate false news that imply that a single volcanic activity means that the entirety of Iceland is on fire. Because no, that's not how volcanoes work. They are terrifying. But we are not talking origin of the earth type of catastrophe. Yeah, okay, not trying that again. But yeah, hi, hello. It is very nearly, well, I want to say summer, technically speaking. Okay, we have already had the first day of summer in Iceland, and if you're new here, hi, that is an actual holiday in Iceland. So technically speaking, it is summer, and honestly speaking, today is a very nice day. It is overcast, but it's actually warm. We've got the birds singing, bees buzzing, a lovely little spider who spun a web straight across my balcony door, so I can't go outside without ruining her morning's work. And I'm like, I can't do that to her. Like, that would be so disrespectful to the work that she has done, because her web looks really lovely. It's just right across from the door. So, yeah. I can't go outside on the balconies because there's a spider in the way. And it's not arachnophobia. It's literally just me being, I don't want to ruin her work. Because she is a fiber artist and her work deserves to be honored. I just hope that she catches something to eat. Anyway, so yeah, I am in a really good mood today. It is such a perfect weather. It is overcast, but it's warm and there's a little bit of sun, like through and through, and it's not windy and just fantastic. And this is the last Sunday before my surgery on Thursday, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to... I never like traveling. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm a homebody. I like being just in my spot. But yeah, I'm not stressed. I'm not anxious. I'm just excited, and it's such a nice feeling. Wonderful feeling. But yeah, I don't even have my project because I haven't really made much of a progress. Like on my show, it's just teeny tiny bit. So I didn't even bother bringing it over here to chat about it because I'm like, nah. Actually, speaking of the trip that I'm taking, I am because the surgery is noon Thursday. And I'm supposed to be resting for like Thursday, Friday. And then I'm taking a flight back home Saturday morning. And by considering the forecast is probably going to be rainy in Reykjavik. So, and the hotel where I made my reservation is really nice. So hopefully I get a nice room. I'm just going to bring books. Probably my shawl to work on, because I'm like, I just need something to relax with, and what better than a simple crochet project and books to read. Like, honestly, it's gonna be a nice little time for myself. But yeah, so of course, me being away for the end of the week means that I'm going to miss out on Thursday knit night, and that's really a bummer because that's like one of the last ones where we're going to be meeting up, because the owner of the coffee shop sees, she's tired. She's on retiring age. She's been doing this for like over 20 years. And yeah, she's done. And honestly, I really kind of wish that she had been able to retire a little early. Like, I really like her, but the woman is tired. But she's managed to sell her business, and she hasn't managed to sell the property, but she's going to be renting out. So there's still going to be a coffee shop, but the new owners aren't going to have yarn. So a little birdie whispered to me that Friday and Saturday were going to be the last days with yarn. But hopefully there are some people who are very interested in continuing with the yarn, but they need to find some place to have it. So otherwise there's no yarn shop in my town, and that's like, oh, that's not a very nice thought, really. But yeah, which is a very roundabout way of me saying I bought some yarn that I didn't really need, but no, this was my last chance to buy it in my hometown. In my town, it's like, and also because I am a special little princess. Kinda kidding. Because I'm a long-time member of the knit club, they gave me a discount, and it's just so sweet. They gave me 20%. 20% of the yarn. So I did buy enough for 3 projects. Do I need more? No. Because this is a project pile. I have projects there on piles and I keep adding to them, and I just realized I've forgotten to finish the introduction. Anyway, piles, projects, more projects. But in my defense, that was the last time I was able to buy yarn from Sigga. So, and in my defense as well, I do have projects and plans for the yarn. So 2 are on Drops Garden Studio, because free pans, don't even need to sign in to get them. Like, yes, please, thank you. And then I am also going to use some of the pans that I already have. This is by Hanne Andreasen Hjelmos og Torun Steinsland. It's called the Ljúflingar in Icelandic. Pretty certain it's it's Klumpeloppi, 9 favoritter til Babbi. Do you pardon my pronunciation? I really want to say that it's Norwegian. I feel like Klumpeloppi is Norwegian. But these are babies, infants, everything. Like little clothes that they wear when they come home from the hospital, and it's up to like a year old, maybe a year and a half, or 18 months. Yeah, 18 months. So there are pants here that I was considering, like this little mohair jacket with a pief, and like these little like shirts that I wear to cover up their, playa. Yeah, close. And little socks. Like, these are like merino wool, and the little shirts and the cute little jacket, they are made with merino wool and Tencel mohair. But I'm like, you know what? I really want to make these, but I can't make everything. Like, look how cute that is. But I'm not gonna do any of those projects, not yet anyway. What I really want to do, that I'm very certain that I can do, is a little baby blanket. That one. Because I'm pretty certain that I've seen it made, and that this pattern, this like leafy pattern, is really, really pretty. And so I picked these up. This is Sunscan. No, wait, sorry. I'm a liar. It's Drops Merino Extra Fine. Why did I say Sunscan? I don't know why I said Sunscan, because it doesn't even say that in the book. They have their own Klompe Lompe yarn. But yeah, Drops Merino Extra Fine, because I've never used it before. So I needed to be able to do that, because I've been spending way too many years being like, oh, I should really try this, and then I never do, and time has literally run away. So quite like this color, and this yarn better be enough. If not, I'll just flip it around. And then because I love Drops Air, and I saw a pattern in, well, honestly, the best newspaper that comes out in Iceland, called Bændablaðið. That would be the farmer's paper. Best. Okay, they have so much information both about farming, about agriculture, about just fishing, anything. They have so many good articles. The food corner, always so interesting. Whoever writes that has a gift for headlines, and they usually have a craft corner, and it's very often from the Drops site. And this time they have, cannot remember the name of it, but I have looked it up on the interwebs, so I'm gonna try and remember to put a picture of it here. And this is the jumper sweater that they have in the paper this time, and I like the pistachio color very, but I really love this yellow color as well. It's just, I want this. So that means 8. This lovely jumper takes 8 balls of Drops Air. And I also got, because that just could not be enough, 2 projects, no, let's have 3. And so I looked up another Drops pattern, and I found this lovely, I'm gonna say top, because it's not a sweater and it's not a jumper, so I'm gonna say top. And I'm gonna make it from these colors. So, because I have done, this combination before, Drops Alpaca and Kid Silk, and I really love working with these two, and I just fell in love with these colors. I think they're gonna look real nice together. It's gonna make a lively, moving kind of color, right? So yeah, I added to my project pile because, again, this was my last chance shopping yarn from that place. I really, really hope that those, I haven't even heard names, I just heard that there were 2 women who are interested in and are really, really determined to take this project on, to have yarn, some kind of yarn sale here in my town. But they need space, they need somewhere to be, so fingers crossed I managed to find some place to be. It's gonna be weird though, it's gonna be really, really weird, but life is all about changes, and that's just how it is. So yeah, I'm gonna miss out on one of the last midnights, but at least I should be able to get 2 in before the ultimate change. Because of course there's yet another Thursday that is a red day, a day off. Of course, it's just been Thursdays yeah. So yeah. I do not get one project finished when I add 3 more. But again, I really want to make this like big. I mean, even look at these little pictures. How adorable is that? And I really, really, really want to make that blanket because I'm so certain I've seen someone make it. And yeah, the pattern is a little. I mean, look at it. I even tapped. I put tabs in. I was prepared. It's not gonna do everything. Yeah, great. Because this pattern, like, it looks so lovely, and it's also not complicated. Like, at all. So that makes me really happy because I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. So that would be my first time testing out merino wool. I think it's gonna be my first time. I'm pretty certain it is. And yeah, a nice top, and a nice jumper with like half sleeves. It's gonna be nice. I have no promises at what point I will be able to finish it because I do not make that kind of promises. But yeah, other than that, I'm in a pretty good mood. I am really looking forward to Thursday. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm not really looking forward to an unfamiliar situation and wearing the scrubs that you have to wear. Like, that has never looked appealing. Like, nobody likes that. No one. Well, maybe some people, but I'm not in that category. I'm lying on a table, probably. I think that's what you do. But it's gonna be really nice when it's over and done with, and I can go get something to eat and I don't know, probably have a long rest. It's gonna be interesting to see how I will be afterwards, because I mean, I'm gonna have to need to eat a lot of painkillers. I don't usually do that, so I'm gonna be weird just from painkillers. And then they localized anesthesia, or however you put it in English. I think that's the word. Like, there's a certain area that they just put to sleep. And it's gonna be my leg. It's probably gonna be weird, but it's gonna be, you know, over and done with in a ridiculously short amount of time. And then I can go get something to eat. That's literally the only thing that I'm thinking about. And then go literally rest, because that's what I'm supposed to do. So yeah. And then not take a shower. Like, it literally says on directions, I can't take a shower for the first 2 days because the leg needs to get a little better before I do that. That's the only thing I'm like stressed about. It's not eating for 6 hours beforehand and then not being able to take a shower for 2 days. I'm gonna bring a washcloth. Like, I'm bringing a washcloth. Like, I'm bringing something to, like, do spot cleaning. If I can't take a shower, I'm gonna do spot cleaning. Just do it old school. And hopefully I'll be able to meet my sisters. I don't know, because life is busy. But I really hope that I'll be able to. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, life. Yeah. So what do I need to do? Oh, I've almost gotten all the laundry done. I would like to get that all done before I go, because nothing worse than having a lot of laundry waiting for you. I would like to get, like, vacuuming done, changing my bedding, because that's gonna be heaven when I get back. Clean bed, a nice clean bed, and fresh pajamas waiting for me. Oh, that's gonna be nice. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it that I want to talk about this time around. Oh, can't wait. Yeah, so we're gonna see how I am next weekend. I'm gonna tell you all about my trip to Reykjavik, how I am after surgery, and whether or not I'm gonna be this this happy. I'm hoping that it's not gonna snow. Like a certain someone who birthed me into this world is. She thinks it's really, really funny to joke that it's probably gonna snow. I'm like, no, no. At most, rain. I am. I am too spoiled. Like we are, like a month ahead of schedule. Like we've actually had spring. Like I did not expect this much warmth. Like and this many bees and the spiders out. It's May in Iceland. And a lot of the snow is already gone. It's like, it's so nice. I don't know what to do with myself. But yeah, I will hopefully see you again next weekend. We'll see where we're at then. How the mood's gonna be. And until then, take care. And I will see you later. Okay? Bless, bless.